Hey guys, I'm back with another DVD update. I know it's been a little while, but I've watched quite a bit and I have a lot to go. So let's go ahead and get started. So first up, I picked up was Sorority Row. It's a slasher movie. It's a remake of the one from I think the 70s or 80s, House on Sorority Row. This one is actually pretty good. The story is nowhere near original, but it's very well made. Kind of typical, but you know it's very well made. So Sorority Row gets a pass by me. Up next, Urban Legend. This is done by Jamie Blanks. He's the director who did Valentine. I reviewed that a couple videos ago. Urban Legend's your typical post-Scream slasher. It's not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. So yeah, if you're a fan of like the Scream style slashers, you'll definitely like Urban Legend. But if you're watching this, you've probably already seen most of these videos. So Urban Legend, pass. Up next is a movie that I've seen many times. This is the first time I actually purchased it. Was Final Destination. The movie's pretty good. You know, death killing people, pretty good idea. I know there's like 6,000 sequels now, which is kind of outrageous, but the first one definitely deserves your attention. So Final Destination, the first one, gets a pass. I picked up Are You Scared? I didn't really know much about it. All I know was a Saw ripoff, and that's exactly what you get, is a Saw ripoff. Parts of it's very well made, parts of it's very bad. So, I mean, the torture is not exactly gory, but if you're looking for something kind of Saw-like, Are You Scared is not that bad. But I can't recommend this. It's not the greatest. So, Are You Scared gets a fail. Now, I see this movie all the time in like bargain bins and stuff, so I finally picked it up, and that's Christina's House. I mostly picked it up because the boyfriend is actually not the biggest role in the movie, but he gets prime time on the DVD cover. Brendan Furr, which is from, what is he from? Roswell. So yeah, I picked this up. The movie's not bad, not that good either. So you can definitely pass on it. So Christina's House, fail. Up next I picked up was a Mondo Macabro title. It's The Killer Must Kill Again. It's a giallo film from 1975. Actually pretty good if you're a fan of giallo movies. I think you'll like this. Another awesome release by Mondo Macabro, by the way. They're becoming one of my favorite DVD companies. I haven't watched all the features on this guy yet, but there's definitely some interviews and an audio commentary. So The Killer Must Kill Again, pass. Up next is a Blue Underground title, Rats, Night of Terror. I liked it. I don't know why. Bruno Mattei, he's not kind of the Slockmeister. I think you could have replaced the Rats with like a zombie, and they would have been like the same film. But Rats, Nights of Terror, pretty cool, so pass. Up next is something that was so talked about that I figured it was nowhere near as good as it could have been. It's Paranormal Activity. Kind of Blair Witch style, which I liked Blair Witch, so I was fine with. Paranormal Activity, I liked. It was good. It kept my attention. Kind of creepy at times. The ending was kind of cool. So Paranormal Activity. I haven't watched the second one yet, so don't ruin it for me. But Paranormal Activity gets a pass. Up next is a Shameless title, which is a PAL format, so you gotta have a region-free player to play it. But Phantom of Death, kind of like Benjamin Button giallo style movie. It was okay. I wouldn't say it's the greatest ever, but it's okay. But yeah, if you're a fan of giallo movies, you've probably seen this. So Phantom of Death, if you ever seen it, let me know what you thought about it. I thought it was just okay. So Phantom of Death, average. Up next is a movie I bought from Big Lots, and that was Caw. Now, I don't really know much about the killer bird genre. I know there's birds, that's about it. This guy is, the dude that in it was one of the guys from Boondock Saints. Caw actually wasn't that bad of a movie. It wasn't that good. I kind of forgot any part of it. I watched this a while ago. I kind of forgot anything that has to deal with the plot or anything. But I remember hating it, so I'm going to give an average on this guy. I recently went on a trip to the Outer Banks, and I was browsing through their Kmart, and I picked up Puppet Masters what is this? 4, 5, and 6. And they're what you would expect from the 4th, 5th, and 6th series. Most of them are okay. I definitely like the first 3. These aren't as good. So Puppet Master series as a whole gets a plus. 4, 5, and 6 gets an okay. I was a big fan of Lake Placid, the alligator movie, so I picked up Lake Placid 2. Stars John Schneider. He was the dad in Smallville. Lake Placid 2 was okay. Some of the CG was pretty bad. But it was a fun little monster flick. I think it was like a Sci-Fi Channel movie or something. I actually own the 3rd one too. I haven't watched it yet, so hopefully it's okay. So Lake Placid 2, average. Now I watched Lamberto Bava's Demons a while ago, so I picked up Demons 2. Just as fun as the original one. I would highly recommend the Demons if you're looking just for like a good 80s gore fun film. Demons 2. I also own Demons 3 and some other titles that are supposed to be demon movies, but they're not. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think they fall in the canon, but maybe they do. I don't know. Demons 2, major pass. I reviewed this on my website, superhest.com. Plug. It was Undead. It was kind of a low-budget zombie movie. I thought it was okay. It's a low-budget movie, so you can't really expect much. I think they were trying to do a lot with like the aliens and the zombies kind of mixed in together, and I think it just seemed to drag on a little too long. But Undead, I'm going to go with average. Up next, Jennifer, Masters of Horror. This one's directed by Dario Argento. I liked this. I thought it was good. I know some people don't. The DVD release by Anchor Bay is phenomenal, by the way. So many features. I'm serious. There's so many commentaries and behind the scenes. It's ridiculous. I own the Blu-ray of some of the Masters of Horror series, and it's kind of just like the show and none of the features. So definitely pick up the DVD other than the Blu-ray. So Jennifer. Up next was a Blind Buy, and that was Killer Movie, and I was actually pleasantly surprised it actually wasn't a bad movie. Very low budget, but I had fun with it. Slasher movie. The main chick who played like the Paris Hilton kind of character, I thought she was cool. I thought she was kind of funny and kind of bitchy, which is cool. So Killer Movie, pass. Next, 2001 Maniacs, Field of Screams. I really want to like this. I like the first one. This, of course, is the sequel to 2001 Maniacs, which is a remake of Herschel Gordon Lewis movie back in the day. Anyways, 2001 Field of Screams. I think they must have had issues because like the audio was all dubbed like ADR'd, and it was I was very disappointed. I think there was I read somewhere they had issues with like mosquitoes or something messing with the audio. I'm not sure. But yeah, 2001 Field of Screams. It's going to get a fail in my book, minus the Milk Maiden lady. She's very hot. She's in this movie. Boobs galore, by the way. Lots of gore. But I'm still going to give it a fail. Up next is a movie that I really liked, and which is very baffling because it comes from Dimension Extreme, which is Ventriloquist, which is kind of like the Devil's Reject style movie where you have this chick and her brother and this dummy. They're trying to travel to Vegas to be like a ventriloquist act, and they're going to hit it big and stuff like this. But the chick who plays in it's like fucking nuts. She's crazy. She just kills everybody. But yeah, it's very sick and depraved. But I liked it. Ventriloquist. Pass. So I finally watched Hatchet, which is one of my DVD updates a while back ago. It says old school American horror. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was the greatest movie ever. Some of the gore scenes was awesome. When they ripped the bitch's head open. That was pretty cool. All the practical stuff was awesome. It was just another slasher movie to me. I just thought, they had a lot going for it. But it wasn't quite there for me. So Hatchet, if you liked it, let me know. Up next was another Monsters. Up next is another Masters of Horror, and that was Pelts. Another one by Dario Argento. I told you I'm a big fan of Dario Argento. And I watched Pelts. Pelts is actually pretty cool. Has a guy who, Meatloaf. I remember him from a Rocky Horror Picture Show. Apparently he was a musician. I didn't know. Pelts was okay. I don't think it was as good as Jennifer, but it was pretty good. I've watched some other episodes from Masters of Horror, and they are truly a mixed bag, which is kind of what you expect. But Pelts, same thing with the Jennifer release, lots of extras. This came with a slipcover, which was pretty cool. But Pelts, I'm going to pass. Up next, I guess it's like a killer bug movie. There's also like zombies and stuff. That's Infestation, kind of like a horror comedy movie. Pass. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really knew much going into it. So there's a director's commentary on it, which I haven't heard. But Infestation, pass. I just watched this movie last night, and that's Black Christmas, which is the 2006 remake of the original from like 1974. I love the original 1974 one. I think it's better than Halloween. I know, don't kill me, but I think it's actually a lot better than Halloween. Done by Bob Hope, which is pretty cool. The remake, on the other hand, kind of gory. It's from the guy who directed Willard, which I liked Willard. I thought it was pretty good. But this one just kind of seemed like a cheap cop-out. And I actually watched the behind the scenes features, and like it talks about like the director guy he's being interviewed, and he's just like, yeah, I don't like this movie. I didn't want to make it, or I didn't want to make like all the gore stuff added to it, but it was like kind of made to make it like commercialized. Kind of interesting. But Black Christmas as a whole, I think it would have been better if they didn't actually name it Black Christmas. Gore's nice, but eh. So Black Christmas, I'm gonna give fail. And my camera cut off on me. That's awesome. Anyways, the last title is Alien 2, On Earth. This is an Italian ripoff movie. This is actually done by the first release by Midnight Legacy. They've been kind of garnering kind of bad reputation on the internet, but the Blu-ray release is actually really cool. There's some missing footage that they spliced in with like from the Dutch VHS release, which on Blu-ray looks very, very bad. But the parts that are from film look phenomenal. So I get an A+ from Midnight Legacy on the transfer. But Alien 2 as a movie sucks bad. So yeah, I can't recommend it. Movie, fail. Blu-ray release, pretty good. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribing, all that good kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.